Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at a small but fascinating piece of Australian currency history, the 1974 2-cent coin. Although the 2-cent coin is no longer in circulation in Australia, it remains a popular collectible because of its distinctive design, rich history, and nostalgic connection to everyday life in the late 20th century. In this video, we'll explore its background, design, specifications, and collectability, showing why the 1974 2-cent coin still holds a special place for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Historical background. The Australian 2-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, when Australia transitioned to the decimal currency system, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence. The 2-cent coin quickly became a common part of daily transactions, used for small purchases and everyday change. For nearly 3 decades, it circulated alongside the 1-cent coin as the lowest value coins in the Australian system. By 1992, however, both the 1 and 2-cent coins were withdrawn from circulation due to inflation and the rising cost of minting them compared to their face value. The 1974 issue sits right in the middle of this coin's life in circulation, during a period when it was still widely used by Australians across the country. For many people, coins like this bring back memories of childhood pocket money, school tuck shops, and the everyday transactions of the 1970s. Obverse design. Queen Elizabeth II. On the obverse, or front side, of the 1974 2-cent coin, we see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait was designed by Arnold Machin, and it was used on Australian coinage from 1966 until 1984. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing to the right. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1974. This side of the coin ties Australia's decimal coinage to its Commonwealth heritage, while also giving us a glimpse into the style of royal effigies used during the 20th century. Reverse design. The frill-necked lizard. On the reverse of the coin, we find one of the most iconic designs in Australian currency, the frill-necked lizard. This striking creature, native to Australia, was beautifully engraved by Stuart Devlin, the designer of all Australia's original decimal coins. The lizard is shown with its dramatic frill fully extended, a defensive display that makes it one of the most recognizable reptiles in the world. Below the design is the denomination 2, indicating the coin's value. The choice of the frill-necked lizard reflects Australia's pride in its unique wildlife and natural heritage, making this coin both culturally significant and visually distinctive. Specifications. The 1974 2-cent coin was struck in bronze, composed of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. It weighs 5.2 grams, has a diameter of 21.59 millimeters, and a plain edge. The warm reddish-brown color of the coin gives it a distinct look compared to modern cupronickel coins. Over time, these bronze coins often develop natural toning, ranging from deep brown to shades of red or green, adding character to individual pieces. Mintage and circulation. In 1974, millions of 2-cent coins were struck by the Royal Australian Mint, ensuring a wide supply for circulation across the nation. Because of this, the 1974 issue is not considered rare in general. However, finding coins in excellent, uncirculated condition can be more difficult today, as most examples spent many years in circulation before the denomination was phased out in the early 1990s. Collectability and value. For collectors, the 1974 2-cent coin is a common but charming piece. Circulated examples are usually worth only their face value or slightly more, but uncirculated specimens can attract higher interest. Collectors also look for error coins, such as misstrikes or off-center examples, which are much rarer and can command higher prices. Many people also keep these coins as souvenirs, especially since the 2-cent piece is no longer produced or used in Australia. Closing thoughts. The 1974 Australian 2-cent coin is a wonderful reminder of a time when Australia's bronze coins jingled in every pocket and purse. Featuring the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the bold frill-necked lizard on the other, it captures both the nation's Commonwealth ties and its unique natural heritage. Although it may no longer circulate, it remains an important part of Australian numismatic history and a beloved collectible for enthusiasts today. So, if you happen to find a 1974 2-cent coin in your collection, hold on to it. It's more than just a small piece of bronze. It's a snapshot of Australia in the 1970s and a lasting tribute to the beauty of its wildlife. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you have the 1974 2-cent coin in your collection? I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy collecting!